Welcome back. We're doing another session of backtesting. It is currently 11:02 p.m. So we'll get off 12:30 a.m. Try to be in bed by 1. I gotta fix my sleep schedule. Planning for tomorrow. We got FOMC in the afternoon, which means that it will probably be choppy. I'm gonna try to get an early move, catch an early move in the morning. Hold on. I gotta show y'all what happened today. This is a little bit of a trade recap. Hold on. By the way, that's my part here guitar. That's my roommate. So just bear with me on that. Hold on, I'm pulling it up right here. Alright, here we go. Alright, so this right here is the trade that I took. You can see this text right here. It says, how is this possible? I only made $20. Because that's true. Performance stats. I'll tell you what all this means. A hot calendar. Yeah, okay. So this is when I first got it, and I wanted to test out. This is when I first got the account. I wanted to test out the brackets, but when I clicked buy, it didn't do any brackets, and house. Look at this. I made money, but the fees were more than the money, so I lost money. I literally made $10. I made $20, but I had $24 in fees. Now you might be wondering, how is that even possible? You probably can see why. Look at this. Green trade, but then it's red. Have you ever seen that before? No, I don't think anyone's seen that before. Anyway, this day, okay? This day right here, well, technically it starts like the afternoon and then goes till the next day, right? So yesterday, which was technically Monday, yesterday afternoon, which technically is also today. This was also this, you understand. Anyway, I was trying to fix the issue with the brackets not popping up. And again, I went in a trade. I was up money, and then I would get out of the trade. Twice this happened. And I was like, well, I don't know. I'm going to contact support. They're like, we can't help you. This morning, though, I get in this trade. Okay? I was bullish on the day, which was incorrect. Where is my draw on liquidity? Okay, I guess I did not put it, but sorry, I'm zooming in. What my confluence was lowest 5-minute fair value. Yep, lines up with the key level, which is this area. Um, really anywhere in this area is the key level. Anywhere right here, just wherever the 5-minute fair value gap is, that's where you take the trade, the lowest 5-minute fair value gap, or the first touch. Like this would have been an A+ trade. That smacked. That went first touch right here, went all the way up. But anyway, I hit this trade, right? Do you see how many freaking points this trade is? It looks tiny, but for some reason right now in the market we got super high volume. And so this is a 75-point trade that I hit this morning. 75 points, okay? Which normally on NASDAQ, which is what I'm on, that would have been $1,500. Bottom ticked it. You see this? Bottom tick. But here, this is what the issue was. If you saw it earlier, it's like, that's why I said, how did I only make $20 on that trade? That was 75 points. It's a 75-point trade. Here's the issue. I don't know if you can see. Can I move this? With my face cam. Okay. You can see right here. It says M and G, not M and Q. So I was looking at NASDAQ, but the order wasn't on. Y'all getting some nice background music. The order, if you type in MN, the very first one does not pop. Well, you can't even see this now because I moved my thing on. If you type in MN, like you're going to do M and Q, the first one is not M and Q, it's MNG, which is natural gas. So I was trading on the natural gas chart when I hit buy, but I was looking at the NASDAQ chart, thinking that they were both NASDAQ. Thankfully, I didn't lose a bunch of money, but like, I was so confused because earlier when I was testing it out, it was a good trade setup. I clicked buy, the chart went up, and then I lost money. Like, how is that even possible? But anyway, that was the issue. Make sure you're on MNQ or whatever chart you're looking at. But yeah, that's how I got robbed. Not really. I'm just kind of dumb. Didn't see that. Anyway, that's how I see, it's pretty loud. It's all good though. That's how, anyway, back to it. That's how I lost. Well, I made $20, but I didn't get $1,500. This is for my mom watches this. I'm taking 2 melatonin. So that I go to bed. 3. No, I'm just kidding. Also, Mom, I still have like half that container left of creatine gummies, but my creatine was already really high at the doctor, so we're chilling. I think that I have enough creatine in my system, so. And now everybody on the internet can know that I have creatine gummies that my mom gave me. Anyway, today we're backtesting. Yeah, I am break even on this account though. Well, I haven't traded. You saw my trades. So we are still break even on this. And one more thing before we start trading. What is it called again? FOMC. Let's see if there's a poly market thing for this. FOMC. FOMC. Meeting. Why can't I think of how to spell minutes? Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm such an idiot, bro. I cannot think of how to spell. Tez. Can't believe that is now on the internet as well. Oh, it looks like right now people are saying that decrease. Someone's gonna be bullish. Right now, but nobody knows really. Right now, nobody knows. Anyway, what time is it? We've wasted 11 minutes. Not backtesting. Let's close this. Let's start this. Start a new session. Alright, that's good. Let's do I don't think I've done last August. Let's do September. Wait, I don't want to do September. That's gonna be Trump. That's gonna be pumping. I think this is pretty neutral. Nice. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to fast forward until this is what? Okay. $8.30. Volume profile. This never needs to be low. That's not very low. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, we're just gonna get rid of this one. Oh, it is let's now let's do it. Now we should get a nice uh 8. Eight is the lowest. Bro, you're telling me 8 is the lowest. We're gonna try again. Oh. Looks like 6. That's a better. It's a better graph. Now we do a zoomed out one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. 6. Uh-oh. 7. 8. Bro. Why some days does it want to do it? Okay. All right. All right. Now we can determine the bias. Okay, we cannot see past here, so gonna make a blind assumption that we're just gonna want to pump back up. Possibly. Five-minute chart. Bro, this thing is so finicky. Takes forever to just set up a freaking chart, bro. Come on now, what is this? 24 ticks? Okay, well, whatever. This is good to see. We are bullish. And we also are coming down to this, which happens to be in this, which also happens to be in the area that we want, which is this level right there, that green one. So, market open, let's see what happens. Bang! Bullish. What did I say, brother? What did I say? Look at that. Do you see that right there? Just like I said. And we smashed our thing, but we did not trade market open. So it was not a valid trade. Let's see if there's any 5-minute gaps. There was one right there. Let's try to get a retracement on this, and we can try to enter to go long towards this 5-minute gap. Oh, looks like we did not tap this. This low-key might be worth this is not a valid trade, but we're just gonna place it here. 125 points. I was correct. And looks like we're gonna keep pumping based on that close. Is it gonna leave the screen? Alright. I think my initial bullish prediction right here was very correct. Oh wait. Bro, I'm such an idiot. Our target was hit, but what was this black line that I saw? Are you freaking kidding me? I think I just fooled myself thinking that this was... Okay, we're changing this. Changing this to like orange. Alright. Okay, that's 1W. 1W. Oh my goodness. Click too far again. Bias. Ooh. Alright. Alright, what I see here is a gap that we came up, filled, dumped, and I think we're going to retrace off of this. And let's just target the low. Bullish, maybe. Hit the 50%, hit equilibrium, as people call it. We have not hit it yet, so we're gonna be bullish and then we're gonna come down. That's my prediction. Oh, we had CPI probably. Let's see what price. Really just looking for a good. Honestly, I would go short after this 5-minute inversion right here. So yeah. Oh. Just inverse these two. We're pushing. All right. We did close. So now all we're looking for is a retrace. I don't want that. I don't want 50-point stop. 40-point stop. That's kind of big. Bro, look at this beautiful proof right here. You see this? What do you call this bad boy right here? That's the green level. Melatonin kicking in. And I did top tick this trade though. Look at that. This is gonna count as a half because if I analyzed it more, I think I would have done. Also, this is 100 points. I'm never going for a 100-point trade. So, yeah. This is a neutral. What kind of as a half L, actually. Half L. Half an L. Final decision. Next morning, we need a news. Oh my goodness, bro, it actually is working. Let's look at some old aesthetic remix of Mask Off. Banger. So I think yesterday, in the chart yesterday, I said we're gonna come up and then come back down. We did not. In fact, we inversed this bad boy. Which doesn't mean anything because it's stacked. But on the daily, this kind of a fair value up. I don't know. Don't really know what this is. So I guess our target would have to be bullish. That seems reasonable. Bullish. Bullish. Alright. Alright, we just took out these lows. And these lows. We have a massive this is a good opportunity for sometimes it would just come down, touch it, go back up. Which we did just get a 5-minute inverse. Which looks kind of promising. I would do market open. Would long. It's a negative trade, but we'll see what happens. This does not count. I would never take this trade. That is W analysis right there. I think we go higher. Let me find some 5-minute gaps that align with the low volume node. So we rarely, when it's like this big W, we rarely react this first one right here, okay? You don't want to target this first one, you want to target the second one. Because it'll be like baiting you and then go like, and then it'll come back up. This is a little bit of a class. This price right here, if it does this, it'll be like, then it'll go up. Alright. So that's your lesson. This also happens to line up with a big fat 5-minute gap right here. Which this low, it's in our range. 5-minute gap, low volume node. This is A+ setup right here, if I've ever seen one. So pretty sure this is what's gonna happen, but we shall see. I should get delete it, and if it happens, then I'll be like, remember what I drew? Yeah, I'll be like, that's what y'all will be like. Low key, this is an opportunity to short right here. Even though I'm pretty. I am bearish though. I mean bullish. Don't know if I want to be taking shorts. Nah, we're not taking shorts. We're sticking to the plan. Oh, shorts would have hit. Shorts would have hit on that. Okay, it's already at 10 o'clock in the day. This looks like a good opportunity right here. This is the POC thing. Get this out of here. One of them has this. There we go. This area right here is enticing to me. So we're gonna hit the 5 minute. Oh, look at that. What? Which one should we go? Let's go cozy gaming. It's like lo-fi. Okay, that'd be chill. Look at that. Now what did I say? You go for the second one. So, let's see how this plays out. New plan is we're longing to the fair value gap because we have a bullish bias. And we're already trending up. We need to retrace to that level though. Oh my goodness. What did I say? I'm gonna double check, make sure it's the lowest 5-minute gap. Delete this. What is this song? Okay, hold on. We're going we're going funk house music now. Yep, this is what we're listening to. Inverse. Here we go. Oh. Do we trust this strat right here? Always target the other red level. Oh. This trade goes perfectly with the funk music that I'm listening to. Now, the question is, does it go to the 5-minute fair value gap that we were targeting? That we said that that's where our bias was towards? The answer is, of course it does. Because it just does. I don't know. It likes 5-minute fair value gaps. Is this? Would have worked? 500-point trade. That's like $1 billion. 19 RR. Let's see if this would have hit. Okay, we're gonna have to get to a higher time frame, aren't we? How many points could we have milked out of this trade? Turn my music back on. Look at that. W, analysis, and bias. We could have milked full TP out of that trade. You see that? Bottom ticked the entire move. Bottom ticked it. Does it go to our, this is the 4-hour, does it go to the daily? Surely not, right? Of course it does. Okay, we're at 1,000 points right now. How much could we have milked out of this trade? We're at 40 RR. Let's keep it going. I think we're gonna go down now because this is our draw on liquidity. Oh, well, I went too far. I feel like I'm watching YouTube shorts. Verify my age to listen to a song. Next song. Okay, no more funk music. How about listening to Burlesque Radio? This looks like an ideal music list. Dang it, bro. Now I got a bunch of funk things. Juice WRLD. Lucid Dreams. Yep. Alright, here we go. Don't. Alright, we just hit almost 1,500 point trade, which is $29,000 on one contract. Let's say we're using 5 contracts because we're using 3. Dang. Only 87K. I'm trying to think, how did TJR make 300K? Only going for like 30-point trades. Dang, he'd be using incredible size. Like 20 contracts, 20 points, 30 points. Okay, that was not correct. Anyway, we're going back to back testing. We got like 20-ish more minutes of back testing. Anyway, I could have hit this trade if I would have held. If I would have held, that would have hit. This gotta prove to somebody out there that this strategy works. Somebody, I mean, no one's hitting this, obviously. They're not holding, but still kind of crazy that you could have. Next. Bias. All right, bias for this day, which is the 21st of August, 2024. I see that we just filled this gap right here. Then we came back down, tapped in this 4-hour gap, and we're showing signs of consolidation. Well, you know what I did? I looked at previous, well, the trend, obviously, we are very bullish. And I think we're going to come all the way up to here, because price hunts for the furthest fair value gap. So this inverse, this is not even inverse. This fair value gap is the furthest away in this move. So we're bullish. We just tapped here. We're gonna keep going up. Next song. This beat is immaculate. Alright, so the furthest 5-minute gap I can find is right here. We're going to be targeting, since we are bullish, we're going to target these highs. But realistically, we're just targeting this 5-minute gap because we know price is going to want to tap that if we're bullish. If we're bullish, we're going to know price is going to want to tap it, okay? It just is, because it's the furthest. If we're bullish, if we're bearish and I'm wrong, well, we would probably still come up and tap it because it's the furthest. And it's an inverse. We'll probably come up and then reverse. To be honest, I think that's what would happen. Also, what I said earlier could be wrong. We could be bullish and just want to come down here and tap this bad boy right here. So just got to see what we're gonna do on market open right here. Ooh, took out some. Is that sell side or buy side? I think it's sell side. No, it's buy side. It's buy side because it's the side you buy on. It's the side you buy on. Also, this is super. I love to see this. This looks like a great buy opportunity. If we come down further, look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, we're gonna want to come all the way down. I just did it, and I'm back. I don't know. Low key, what if I just take a short down here? Because I know it's gonna want to go down. Sell my soul. Oh, look at that. It's going down. Oh, wait. This would have been a good short, I think. It hit this green level of the range we had. (2020) 2019. I didn't know it came out 2019. We're skipping it. Come on. Come on. Yes. Skip the ad. You see that? All right. 5-minute free ride. Yeah, let's find it. There is one right here. And it does line up with this level, but I think this is the hard one. We are a bit bullish, but actually no, we're just extremely bullish. This high right here, we edged it. It's a 5-minute gap right here. Lines up with the level. Yeah, we're gonna buy like right there. Right at the deepest part. Oh, and it's the deepest one. We are about to start cooking. Now, I would target here, but I'm pretty confident it's gonna hit this. Pretty confident. Alright, there's our entry. And there's our entry right there. Now, blast off. Oh, that's TP one hit, just like that. TP hit. What did I say, bro? Oh, are we gonna go hit our 5-minute gap? Come on, you know you want to. Oh, we hit it. We hit the 5-minute gap. And that is how you bottom take, guys. This is how you bottom take. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying, that's how you bottom take. I'm just gonna enter there with a W. It's been exactly 1 hour. Let's see if price rejects off this 5-minute gap, and then comes down and fills this for this 5-minute gap down here, or it pushes straight through and just rockets all the way up here. Let's find out. Oh. A little volatile. Is it gonna, okay, so it really doesn't know what to do in this area. Is it gonna bounce up again? Or is it gonna dump down here? Low-key, I think I might dump and then go back up. Okay, we still have not hit this for this 5-minute. And we want the 5-minute. Oh, we got it. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna inverse this and we're gonna shoot straight up. There we go. There's that inverse. Now we rock it. We go straight up. Go all the way up. All the way. All the way up. Keep going. Nope. Wrong way. Go up here. Predicting it's gonna go all the way up. Get some support. Alright. We're doing 4 hour now. Oh. Back to 1 minute. Bang! Wait. Do we edge it by 1 tick? We never hit it. I need you to hit it, please. Oh, here it is. Ready? 3, 2. Next candle. What did I say? That is a cross. And that was almost 100% win rate this backtesting session. What did we learn? We confirmed that our strategy is... Oh my goodness, the melatonin's hitting me. We confirmed our strategy that hold on, I'm getting an ad. Get rid of this. 4 hour to determine the bias based on fair value gaps, really. That's all it's based off of. Then you scale down to the 5 minute and you see what's going on there in the 5 minute. Lows and highs, you know. See if it aligns with the 4 hour bias that you had. Then you mark out some 5 minute gaps that could be important. Yeah. Hopefully, if you're bullish, you're like, and you've gone down a lot so that you can go up, if you know what I mean. And you look, or no, what you really want is you want to be up so you can go down. You can catch that retracement and take continuation long towards the 5 minute gap that you marked out, which aligned with your bullish bias if you're bullish. Opposite if you're shorting or bearish. And what else? Yeah, like you want to make sure that your 5 minute fair value gap lines up. You want to make sure it's pretty far down. If it's not the furthest, then it's, well, you want to target the furthest. Hopefully, if the furthest lines up with a fib level, then it's either the red levels, the space in between the red levels, like it creates an area, or the green, you know, that green line. It always works. That's like the best line. As long as it lines up with the 5 minute and a node. If like there's a big fat node, I mean, like it's really deep. It's like a if your 5 minute gap is like, it ends up and it's like this, that's not as good as if your 5 minute gap was like this. Actually perfect, like this. You see if there's a 5-minute gap and price came down into this, it's the deepest. You see, deepest is better. You want deep. It's deep, and it's a 5-minute, and it's a fib level, and it lines up with your bias. I mean, that's an A plus trade. You take that. And yeah, we're gonna get profitable here soon. Strat's working. Finally, I found a strategy that's working. It seems to be working. I would have made money on it today, but I already explained the situation that happened this morning. Exact same strategy that I was just back testing. We did hit a record 1,500 point trade in back testing. Kinda, we could have hit it if we held. And that's all I got. Gonna go to bed here since it is 12 a.m. 12:10 a.m. Guys, actually, never mind. Yeah, peace. That's all I got. Good stream.